First of all, I'll start with Copa America today, and Copa America is, frankly speaking, very boring. The matches are not exciting at all, and the South American flair is lacking. Brazil is looking okay, but they are not the Brazil of the old, the Brazil which we loved. The Ronaldo, the Rivaldo, the Roberto Carlos, it's not the same Brazil. I think they are the favorites, but Colombia has looked most organized, and Chile is also okay, and Argentina is so frustrating. It is amazing how the team has gone down after the last Copa America loss, and I think they need a leader. They need a leader like Simeone or Mascherano and someone like that, because Messi, in spite of all his brilliance, is not the leader which Argentina really needs. And I don't know, why don't they start with why can't they include Dybala, or and how can they leave a player like Banega? Their defense is leaky, and that cohesiveness, that spirit, that pride is lacking, and they seem burdened all the time. So it's not happening. Now coming to Cricket World Cup. Now the Cricket World Cup is, again, the matches are not exciting, and what really gets me thinking is that it's such a long drawn out tournament. Some teams which have started very well can end up losing momentum, and some teams can really just peak at the right moment, like it happened in the 1992 World Cup when it had this almost the same kind of format, and it happened, and New Zealand and England fizzled out, and Pakistan just peaked at the right moment. So I do think that this is a long drawn out tournament, and the teams which have started very well can end up getting their players injured and losing their combinations. Already happening with India, and again, the matches here are not exciting. There is no new talent really coming up or bursting on the scene. So it has been kind of a dull, kind of a stayed kind of a Cricket World Cup. Till now, very frankly speaking, the most boring World Cup which I have seen till now. And again, one more sports event which I ended up watching this week was the WWE, the professional wrestling sporting event Stompinggrounds, and this one was a pleasant surprise because no one expected much out of this event, and people did not, they gave all over the internet there are a lot of brickbats for how WWE has been performing lately, but I really thought they did a very good job. All the matches right from the start match, and it was, and particularly in the last in the main event. No one saw Lacey Evans being the main, becoming the referee, and no one really saw it. So WWE does get whenever it, sometimes it does get its creatives all right, and they do end up ticking all the right boxes. Really, I really like the way they are pushing Ricochet, and the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn match was also equally good, and I hope that they give Dolph Ziggler some kind of a more dramatic and some kind of a story to, because this feud is not working. This feud with Kofi Kingston is really not working, and the same thing I think I hope that they do for Roman Reigns, and so they can build up, and definitely. But the way the Becky Lynch, the way they are building up Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, it all sounds very, very promising. So I think it was good, and I'm looking forward to Raw and SmackDown, as also I'm looking forward to the knockout stages of the Copa America, and I think the penalties are going to play a huge part there. And in England, I think the weather and the toss are going to matter a lot in the Cricket World Cup. So this is my weekly roundup, okay, this time it was a little bit long. Okay, no problem. We'll try to keep it 2 minutes next time. This is the first broadcast. Thank you so much for your patience, for your time. Thumbs up, bye, adieu, take care.